Hello, it's Miriam from Blind Forest Tarot here at Blind Forest Books in Sackville, New Brunswick. And today I'm doing a video on the very exciting transit of Saturn out of Capricorn and into Aquarius. Yay! So, Saturn was in Capricorn, where it is in its power from December 19th, 2017 until tomorrow, December 17th, 2020, when it moves into Aquarius for good. So it had a brief stint back into Aquarius from March 21st, 2020 to July 1st, 2020. And so we got a taste of the shift energy that was going to happen. But now we're fully immersing ourselves in this new Aquarius energy through the lens of Saturn, which is the planet of challenge, of obstacles. But in Aquarius, which actually is its other power sign, the challenges are going to be different. The challenge will be to focus on community, to focus on equality. So I find it really interesting that when it dipped into Aquarius earlier this year, that was when various countries figured out their relief efforts to help people through coronavirus and stuff. Because yeah, we really are coming up on a time where equality is going to actually be important in the world in a whole different way. Yay! I'm really excited too because my Saturn return just ended and it was wild. So the decks I'm using for this reading are Dream Decoder Oracle cards. What fever dream did we just come through? Queen of the Moon Oracle cards. The Fountain Tarot, one of my favorite Aquarius energy decks. And Dragon Oracle cards. So let's get right into it with the shadow cards. And we start with the beautiful Archangel Gabriel's dragon, brings purification. So the horrors of the past are about to be blasted out by some super pure white light. And that is so succinctly represented by the next shadow card, which is Demon or Monster from Dream Decoder. So here's Archangel Gabriel's white light dragon blasting out the monsters of the past. The monster card from Dream Decoder represents some inner stuff that you've been trying to hide from, looming up so that you have to face it. But in so doing, that really allows your life to take on a whole new level of quite literal purity that opens you up to the energy of number 44, Supermoon, attraction. So you are really starting to actually believe that you deserve a better life. Yay, good job. But all of us are. And Saturn in Aquarius is going to be a whole new time for people being able to feel good about themselves and about the tools they've gathered in order to make this new start in the universe. Because our final shadow card is the Page of Swords, and I find he looks so much like Harry Potter, even though it's a sword, not a wand. But yeah, you're really ready to learn how to work your personal magic, law of attraction style. And yeah, you're just learning. So it's okay if you're still feeling hesitant and unsure of how you're going to approach all this that's happening in your life. But you are learning and you can feel really great about that. Yay! Face those monsters. So the main reading, Saturn in Aquarius. We start with Magenta Dragon. Enables you to bring forward your soul wisdom. So pink is the color of the upper half of the heart chakra, where the lower half is green and is about earthly, physical love. The upper half is pink and is about spiritual love and where you download just your sense of compassion and willingness to nurture your reality. But yeah, so our main one from the Deep Dream Decoder is so interesting, religious or spiritual figures. So we are at Christmas time, holiday time, where most of the world's religions have religious holidays at this point. So we're actually feeling the spiritual love in really big ways. There's some major spiritual energy being just rained down on the earth right now. We're in the middle of the 12/12 portal. And basically, every single one of us is surrounded by guides and positive universe energies that is protecting us and pushing us up into this new level of, our lives being purified so that we can integrate everything we've learned and move forward as teachers to the people who still aren't ready to embrace how much things are about to change. Whoa. So 2 cards came out of Queen of the Moon Oracle for the main reading. And the first one is number 21, Waning Gibbous 5, Resilience. So Saturn in Capricorn was a particularly heavy transit. This card gives me strong, like 10 of Wands vibes of having so much on your back. 21 is actually the number of the World card, which is ruled by Saturn. So yeah, alongside the next card, though, number 30, Snow Moon, Purity, which is actually the moon that we're coming up on next. The next full moon is the full moon in Cancer, which is the Snow Moon. Again, the energy of purification in this reading. So your past burdens are about to be cleared out in a really amazing way that allows you to fully tap into your creative, nurturing energy. Number 30, 3 is about nurturing and creativity, and 0 is about totally fresh potential. So you are really ready to lighten your load, continue to purify your life. I find it so interesting that all these purification cards came out because I've had so many peacocks in readings lately. My friend Siobhan pointed that out in the comments on my last video. But yeah, peacocks are about purging out toxicity, assimilating negative experiences and turning them into something beautiful. Wow. So you are about to step into your own authenticity in such a huge way because you've really put in the work. You shouldered such a heavy load for so long and you're ready to put it down and feel cleansed and lightened and uplifted. Wow. So what will be the main theme of Saturn's transit through Aquarius, which will take place over the next 3 years? It's from December 17th, 2020 to March 7th, 2023. Wow. And so the theme will be, first, 2 cards came out of the deck for this one as well, is the 8 of Cups, really leaving behind that past overwhelm, really leaving behind that past heavy load. You are ready to set down your burdens and yeah, start mounting a whole different mountain. And that is the mountain of justice. I love it. Yes. Saturn in Aquarius is really going to represent the first real evidence of the literal social justice that we've all been striving and praying for coming into full reality. I love that this sort of triangle coming out of the justice woman's face sort of looks like stilts, like walking forward. Because again, this deck puts justice as number 8. We have really put in the work, and the balance we have been so sorely needing is going to be found in quite concrete and touchable and cool new age wavy ways over the next 3 years. Great. So what will be the main challenge of Saturn in Aquarius? Ta-da! So the main challenge of Saturn's transit through Aquarius will first of all be the 7 of Cups. Not devolving back into overwhelm, realizing that you have made it out of the deepest parts of the water, and basically just breaking the emotional patterns that cause you to turn back to toxic things like addictive pursuits and things like that. So yeah, this transit will be a lot because it's going to be such a huge change, such a massive deviation from what we've been experiencing for basically the past 200-year cycle. The Saturn-Jupiter conjunction on December 21st, I'll link that below, is the beginning of a 200-year air cycle and the closing of a 200-year Earth cycle. So things are about to accelerate in the realm of innovation and of basically everyone's minds being able to change and shift to embrace all this new Aquarius energy, which again is the energy of humanitarianism and equality and bringing the water to the people. Yay! So 2 cards came out for the challenge as well. And the other challenge will be the 5 of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, admitting that you don't have to feel crummy anymore, that you are being lifted out of poverty in a really important way. So this transit, I really think, is going to involve some important things surrounding like basic income and stuff. That was one of my first predictions for Uranus in Taurus, which we are about a couple years into that transit, but it's still going to be there for a few more years. And yeah, that is basically destroying old financial structures and replacing them with new, more innovative ones. So there's going to be some major changes happening over the next 3 years where it comes to people feeling less poor. Wow. So, yeah, where are you challenged to step up in the new age? And it's the Six of Cups. Yay! So like inner child energy, nostalgia energy, happy memories energy. But yeah, really listening to your inner child and what they thought the future was going to look like. Realize that that kind of potential is becoming so possible now, especially with this number 44 supermoon attraction card. Basically, we're being given a blank slate to build this totally new world on, and one that allows us to, envision what we want for our children, for our like nieces and nephews, for our like siblings, for ourselves. But yeah, the world is not ending. It's not gonna like be destroyed. But yeah, this is a totally new time. I'm so excited. But yeah, what's our best advice for Saturn's transit through Aquarius? And it's the Ace of Swords. Yay! I love that the two swords in this reading are the Ace and the Page. That really just re-emphasize that this is a totally new beginning. In terms of the way we've been thinking about life and reality. It's a totally fresh start. We have broken some really important patterns, even probably just in the past couple weeks as we prepared for this huge shift on like a subconscious level. This is a whole new time where we are ready to, like pull the sword out of the stone and be the heroes that the world needs. Wow. So, what are our higher self cards? Our message of hope moving forward. And we start with Black Dragon, cocoons you so that your divine potential grows. And I love that with religious and spiritual figures right in the middle, because that really emphasizes that like you are protected. This transit is not going to destroy you. It's going to lift you up. And so if you're feeling the need to sort of cocoon and be still, that's natural, because you're just preparing for some massive changes. So our next higher self card is Apocalypse. Was I just saying the world's not going to end? But where this is from the Dream Decoder cards, apocalypse dreams don't mean that your life is over. It means that a huge structure in your life is about to be destroyed symbolically. So a huge structure in all of our lives is about to be destroyed, not so symbolically, but such that the playing field is leveled and this new age, new world is able to come through. Amazing. And Queen of the Moon Oracle cards affirms that it's going to be so beautiful. Number 20. Waning gibbous for beauty. So it's going to be lovely. It's going to be much more natural. It's going to allow us to get back to our own true natures. And I love that this card is number 20 because we're really rising to the call, especially where it comes to justice and just doing the right thing. Mm-hmm. And so our final higher self card, even more beautiful. I love how like that apocalypse card was surrounded by like protection energy, beauty energy, and finally just the pure energy of joy. So especially alongside the Six of Cups as like what challenge we are overcoming here, the Sun. Get ready to really embrace joy, to realize what happiness means on a much deeper level, and to have the way cleared for you to access true happiness for yourself, to tap into your passion, and again, build a world that makes your inner child and your hopes for your own children and maybe future children and things like that take the lead. Yay. So, everyone get excited about this transit. There were 2 major arcana cards in the reading, and they add up to 9, which is the number of the Hermit card. So you're about to apply all of the learning you've been doing in such a huge way so that you yourself can be a guiding light for others as we navigate the last of the darkness of the old world and embrace the new and its energy of deep, deep healing. Yay. So we had just the Page of Swords, so we're just learning, but that's exactly where we need to be at this point because this is a totally new start on a mass societal level. There were the 2 Swords cards, so you've already kind of made the decision to like make the most of this, and you can feel great about that. Yeah. Oh, yes. So there were 0 Wands cards. The only suit absent in this reading is Wands. And so, yeah, emphasis on that cocoon card energy. Keep recharging your batteries because this is going to be a huge push. Wow. But the gap numbers in the reading are 2, 3, and 4. And we also had the 6, 7, and 8 of cups. So everything is aligned. Everything is going exactly as it needs to. And those gap numbers add up to, again, 9, the number of healing. So much healing is so deeply underway right now. And it's going to be great. So that's it for today. Sorry about crying Clovey. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, share the video. If you're interested in a personal reading with me, you can check out my Etsy shop. The link will be below. You can also follow me on Facebook and Instagram. Those will also be linked below. And yeah, until next time, keep your hearts open, keep your eyes on the skies, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye. We say bye-bye? Bye-bye.